Thanks, Nick. It looks cold out there. I'm glad we're nice and warm in the studio. Well, Rock from the Heart is a charity focused on raising awareness about aortic disease and supporting families and patients. And Miss Minnesota is a heart health advocate as well, partnering with Rock from the Heart to help amplify their message. And we have the founder, one of the founders, Amy Johnson, here today to tell us all about this event. And I'm so lucky to have been able to connect with you when I lived back in Fargo, and now to connect with you here as well. So welcome, both of you.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thanks so much.
Yes. So Emily, would you like to start a little bit with your platform and how you came to partner with them?
For sure. So my whole community service initiative within the Miss America organization began about when I was 15 years old, when I started in our teen program, when I saw that there was a need for CPR and AED education. And then now I went to college, got my undergrad degree in biology, and I'll be applying to medical school in June.
Wow.
So I've taken all of that knowledge that I've learned and all the research and stats that I've come across, and it's that by the year 2035, over 50% of Americans will have some form of heart disease, which is staggering. But we don't have to live in that statistic.
Yeah.
So throughout my year of service, I've been going about the state of Minnesota, teaching individuals how to take back their own heart health, and then also still teaching CPR and AED education on the side.
Oh, that is amazing. Busy, just a tiny busy year for you.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, Amy, I'd love to hear a little bit about, I know a little of your backstory, but I'd love for you to share that with our viewers.
Yeah, well, in the, making the short story long, as they say. My husband in 2015 went for a routine physical.
Yeah.
And they heard a heart murmur that in his past appointments, DOT physicals and regular physical as a teenager was dismissed as innocent.
Okay.
Innocent heart murmur.
Sure.
This doctor said, maybe we should take another look. So they sent him for an echocardiogram. Found he had aortic stenosis and a 5-centimeter aortic aneurysm that would require open heart surgery. So one day you go from being Mr. Healthy to needing open heart surgery. So it was a huge shock.
Yes.
And after 2 years of kind of watch and wait, he finally had the surgery in 2017. He's doing great.
Yes.
He's doing fantastic. He's a drummer, and he thought, I want to do something to help other people who are diagnosed. And he said, maybe we should do a concert at the Delano American Legion. And I said, why don't we hire Night Ranger and have a big concert? And we did.
And you did. That is what's so incredible. Yeah.
And it's a way to reach, out of the normal channels.
Yes.
For the people who aren't getting the message about, like Emily said, how important it is to be thinking about our heart. We don't have to be on that path.
No.
So the more awareness that we create, the importance of that annual physical, the importance of listening to your heart to catch these things before it becomes an emergent situation.
Right. He's so lucky, and I'm so glad, and as we all are, that he went for that routine physical, which a lot of people don't do. Otherwise, it could have been a very different story.
Yeah. One interesting stat, we were just looking at our social media stats, and our men to women reading our site, the women was really high and the men was really low.
Okay.
And that's also a gap where we talk about women heart health being different types of symptoms. The men aren't going in.
Right.
They're stubborn.
Going in. They're a little stubborn. They're
So we're
like,
hoping,
I'm fine.
a little bit of rock and roll will get the guys coming in and thinking about it.
That is what is so cool about your event, is it's really different. Like you said, it's a different audience. So speak a little to the music and maybe about the concert and what you're cooking up here in February.
Yeah. Well, like we said, Night Ranger was our first headliner. We actually have had them 3 times in the past. We've had Rick Springfield twice, Sebastian Bach twice.
I got to meet him.
We had Grand Funk Railroad 1 year.
Yes.
And we just announced last week we are bringing the Spin Doctors to St. Paul with special guest Gina Schock of the Go-Go's, who is a heart surgery survivor. Also, she'll be double drumming with Pete in the opening band named Aortic Fire.
I love that. Aortic Fire. You couldn't have picked a better name. It's going to be so much fun. So those tickets, if I read my information right, are on sale now.
Yes.
They are fine. They are open, so you can get your ticket now. And I mean, these events are so much fun. Again, I got to do the one in Fargo-Moorhead. I'm so excited to go to the one in the cities, but they pack the place, and it's just it's a ball. And so you're going to want to get those tickets ahead of time. And will you get to go to the concert as well, Miss Minnesota?
I will. I'm also emceeing one of their events as well.
Yes.
Awesome. Yes, you have education as well. And I know we're running out of time, but make sure you check out Rock from the Heart. Check them out on social media. Check them out as well on our website, too. We'll have some of those links. So thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.